Welcome to The Breakthrough, where we talk with technology leaders about their successes, struggles, and everything in between. I'm Allison Dean, VP of Operations at Theorem, and today we are talking with Helen Norris, currently the Chief Information Officer at Chapman University, which happens to be my alma mater. She sent me a quote that resonated with her recently: "Absence of failure isn't success." So hello, Helen.
Hi, Allison. Great to be here. Thank you for having me today.
Is there anyone, past or present, that you would have wanted to study with?
When I see people step outside their comfort zone or, their area of skill and speak up for what they believe in, I really admire it. So Megan Rapinoe, the soccer player, she goes to Congress. She's a soccer player, she's an athlete, but she goes to Congress and she represents women. And boy, I just really want to be her. If I could just be her, that would be better than studying with her.
I was reading something about nudge tech in the world of higher ed, where it's like push notifications. So if people see that a student is having trouble with something, there's like gentle nudges, like, oh, you can get a tutor over in that building or whatever.
Yeah, I think that in higher ed, there is a big trend towards these student success kind of systems that are designed. There's a lot based on research that shows, I'll give you a quick example. There's research that shows that students that attend events, no, it's all pre-pandemic, students that attend an event on campus are much more likely to be successful in the university than a student who never attends an event. There are certainly tools that are developed that leverage that data to try to do some kind of early interventions with students who might struggle later. Now, I would say I'm cautious about those because I do think there's a privacy issue there, and there's a bit of a nanny state kind of thing. It's like, I remember speaking with a colleague about this, saying, oh God, I hope they never make a system that tells my doctor what I bought at the grocery store, because I just don't want to be having that conversation. And so I think we have to be very careful about how we implement systems like that.
I mean, I think with the nudge tech stuff, it's interesting as long as it's perhaps opting in.
Yeah. And I think the other thing is I do have some concerns, that some of the tools that have been developed, they're using AI, have some biases built in. And that's a reflection of that we've struggled to have real diversity in technology hiring. So, so naturally some of the tools come out with some of our own biases built in.
Okay, so lastly, I'd like to punctuate any recent breakthroughs that you've had that you can speak about.
I'm not sure that it's a breakthrough, but I think I mentioned that, through the pandemic, which we thought would just be a few, and now it's been forever. It's really important as a leader to be intentional about taking care of your team. And it's more important and it's harder in the virtual environment. So I think one of the things that I've known, but I've seen it kind of punctuated in the pandemic, is it's important as a leader to be visible with your team, to be there for them, to watch what's going on, to really take care of your team, and you don't just do it by saying, oh, people can come to me, I have an open door policy. You have to intentionally go out and seek that. So I don't know if it's a breakthrough, but it's something that, as time has gone on, it's become more and more important.
And on that note, thank you for tuning into The Breakthrough. Thank you to Helen Norris. Thank you to Theorem. I'm your host, Allison Dean, and we look forward to seeing you. Thank you. That was so great.
It was fun.
Good. We look forward to seeing everyone for our next episode. So we'll see you soon. Thank you for watching just a few of the highlights from this week's Breakthrough episode. To see the full podcast, click the link in the description below.